Everyone, I'm Ashley with My Healthy Soap. Today we're going to talk about everything that you need to start making soap at home, from equipment to ingredients. Let's get started. The equipment used for soap making is simple, and it doesn't have to be expensive. When I first started soap making, I gathered all of my equipment from local thrift stores, and I got this immersion blender that I still use today off of Amazon for like $20 or so. So let's first talk about what equipment is suitable for soap making. So when we make soap, we are working with lye, which is very caustic and becomes very hot when we mix it with the water. So our equipment needs to be able to hold up to the lye and the high heat that the lye causes. Lye can react with certain metals like aluminum. So it's very important that if you choose to use metal for soap making, it needs to be stainless steel. You can use plastic for soap making, but it needs to be rated PP number 5 to be able to hold up to those high heats and the caustic lye. Then also, silicone is great for soap making. Our molds are silicone, and we also love to use silicone spatulas for scraping out our bowls to make sure we get every last drop of that soap. So let's go by piece of what you'll need. You're gonna need a couple bowls or pots, one for your oils and one for your lye solution. You'll want a whisk to disperse your sodium hydroxide into your water for creating your lye solution. You'll want an immersion blender for blending your lye solution into your oils. You'll need a mold to pour your soap batter into after mixing your lye solution and your oils together. This doesn't have to be a soap making mold, and it can come in many forms. You can even use a cardboard box lined with parchment paper. An infrared thermometer. This is used to check the temperature of your oils and your lye solution to be able to see if it is ready to be mixed together. A digital scale. It is very important that when we are making soap that we are very accurate with our ingredients. We have a specific amount of sodium hydroxide that we are using to combine with the oils that we are using. The amount of sodium hydroxide is very specific to the base oils that we are using. That is why you can't just substitute any oil in soap making, and you can't just make changes to a recipe without running it through a soap calculator. You'll need a knife to cut the soap after it has hardened fully in the mold. Lastly, safety gear. You're going to need eye protection. You do not want soap batter or lye to get in your eyes, as it can damage your eyes. You're going to want a pair of gloves so that you don't get any lye or soap batter on your skin. And lastly, you're going to want a mask to wear for when you're mixing your sodium hydroxide into your water. This is because it can create some fumes and you don't want to be breathing that in. That's it. That's all the equipment that you need to start making soap at home. Now let's talk about ingredients. Right now, I have all of our ingredients and equipment out to start working on our next month's Soap of the Month. Our Soap of the Month Club is a subscription where we send you a bar of soap every single month along with the directions and recipe on how to make it. We're always working with fun new ingredients, and we're always learning something new about adding all of these different ingredients to our handmade soaps. You can join our Soap of the Month Club from our website, myhealthysoap.com. When it comes to making your own soap at home, the ingredients used is very simple. It only becomes complicated once we start playing around with adding different additives to soap, which is why we started our Soap of the Month Club, because each of those additives can really cause the soap to react differently. So you can make a bar of soap using just oils, fats, butters, and a lye solution, which is just sodium hydroxide and water. Your oils, fats, and butters can be a blend, or you can make soap using just one oil or fat, but only certain oils and fats are suitable to do this with. For example, you can make a full bar of soap out of just coconut oil, which is what we're going to do today. Or you can make a full bar of soap out of just tallow. So as we said, to make soap, you need oils, fats, or butters. Today, we're using coconut oil. You're going to need sodium hydroxide, and you need to make sure that it is 100% pure sodium hydroxide to be used in soap making. You need to be careful working with this, and we're going to talk more about that soon. But don't worry, there is no sodium hydroxide left in the final bar of soap. It is completely used up in the chemical reaction that turns these oils, fats, and butters into soap. Lastly, for ingredients, you're going to need filtered or distilled water to use in soap making.